see and hear as a concerned American citizen outraged by what I discovered behind the scenes of the U.S. banking system. And if you give me just 5 minutes of your time, I'm going to show you how you just, like me, can withdraw anywhere from $2,000 to $15,000 today.
Right at the top of this video, please hit the like button down below, the thumbs up button. That will tell Google and YouTube my video has value and credibility, and you hitting like might help other people not get scammed because you hitting like could help my video shoot to the top of Google search results so that other people can find my video and avoid all this. So this is about something called American Funds Recovery Money, like American Funds being like the parent company name and the product name being Recovery Money. And any other similarly named companies have nothing to do with this. So don't reach out to any similarly named companies. I'm going to show you what this is. So I saw this going around Facebook. You can see here, it's going to be Oprah. I haven't even watched it yet, but I'm assuming it's going to be a deep fake, meaning fake lip movement, visuals, and AI generated audio to make it seem like she endorsed whatever this is. And it says you have amounts to receive, consult now, receive it today in your account. Something about receiving money, which is going to be something that people who are desperate for money right now might fall for. And so I want to try to help them not fall for it. Let's see what this is.
Many people are missing the chance to withdraw between $1,000 to $7,000 this week due to the leak of data from U.S. banks. If you perform the check and see this screen, congratulations. You are entitled to the withdrawal and can receive the amount right now. Just wait a few seconds for the available amount in your SSN to be calculated. All Americans are entitled to this benefit by law.
This could fool people because it doesn't seem like a really, really fake, deep fake AI audio sort of a thing. Now, to people who are tech savvy, they might be like, yeah, it is. It doesn't look real. But a lot of people out there don't look at AI generated stuff every day and might be fooled by this. So I hope they aren't.
Due to the data breach. However, the program ends today, and there's no time to waste. Click the button below on Learn More to access the official website, check the available amount, and claim what is rightfully yours before the government closes the program and you miss your chance to withdraw.
Okay, so that's when the video ends. And this page that's running this is apparently being run from Brazil and Mexico, according to the page transparency tab for the Facebook page or profile or whatever it is. And this will then lead you to this website here. You can see it is a website talking about Obama. It says Barack Obama has just revealed the U.S. government is paying between $8,000 and $15,000. Why they have the dot and then 00 for cents after that, like cents on the dollar. It says Barack Obama has just revealed the U.S. government is paying between $8,000 and $15,000 monthly, and you could be the next to receive this fortune, $8,000 to $15,000. It says click here to watch the video, and it's going to have Obama talking about something. And I noticed that the tab at the very top, the page title is Secret Recipe. And so that means to me that these people who are running this scam for American Funds Recovery Money are the same people who run scams claiming there's a special recipe for weight loss or hypertension or dementia or whatever. It ends up always being a bottle of pills, and there is no recipe. The recipe is just a way to get people to watch all the content and then maybe purchase the product or whatever it is, scammy as it gets. Let's play this right now.
If you're an American and you have a social security number, you're entitled to a withdrawal that can range from $500 to $10,000, money currently being held at the Federal Reserve. The time has come for you to legally claim this money that should already be in your bank account. But they're doing everything they can to make sure you never find out about it.
They.
One important thing.
Who's they?
We can't do this for you because we're not allowed to access your personal information or process the withdrawal on your behalf.
So obviously he didn't say this, just like Oprah didn't say it, just like anyone else, make it that scammers have made look like they're promoting this, have nothing to do with it. It's AI generated audio with deepfake visuals.
Is your money. It's tied to your SSN and can only be withdrawn into a bank account in your name. And do you know why this money is owed to you? Because you've used credit cards and instant payment methods like Zelle, Venmo, PayPal, or ACH. So please be careful. Take a moment to watch this video right now before it's taken down. Pay very close attention in the next few minutes because this could guarantee that your money gets...
Why would Obama make this video? Of course he wouldn't. I mean, the idea is that he did. And there's also one for Trump I'm going to show you here in just a minute.
It's released today. And if you don't act in time, that money could end up in someone else's pocket. Even worse, it might expire as soon as this week. Hello, this is Barack Obama, former president of the United States, American citizen, father of 2 daughters, and above all, someone deeply
was that AI generated, that photo?
Our country is heading. Today, I'm not speaking to you as a politician, not as a public figure. I'm here as an American who is outraged by a truth I've uncovered.
Oh, a truth.
That could help you recover between $500 and $10,000 directly into your bank account. Money that is rightfully yours.
It keeps saying $500 and $10,000, but it said $8,000 to $15,000 in the text above this. So they, inconsistent there. And again, this is all a scam, and Obama, Oprah, Trump have nothing to do with this. The Trump video is coming.
But for years, it's been hidden from you. Your hard-earned money, which always ends up flowing back into the vaults of the big institutions, making the wealthiest even wealthier. The truth is, most people don't know they're entitled to withdraw these amounts. And because I've been deeply involved in this system for years, I can assure you, we're not talking about small change. We're talking over $10 billion that Americans, including...
The dollar sign was after the 10 and 10 billion, which... Anytime I see something like that, I'm like, oh, this is coming from outside the U.S. Of course, like I mentioned, the Facebook page that was advertising this said Brazil and Mexico are where the page managers for that page reside.
You and me are losing every single year. Take a look at this case from Edward and his family, who together were able to withdraw nearly $10,000.
Hi, everyone. My name is Edward. I've been living in Sunnyvale for over 20 years.
I don't know who that is, but his shirt says Syntrax and has something to do with maybe fitness. And it appears that whoever that is, his image and likeness are being misused without his permission, of course.
And only in the past few months was I finally able to quit one of my 2 jobs.
Yeah, he's wearing Syntrax. It says we're addicted to protein because he's probably promoting that product or a gym or something, not this.
Thanks to a fee recovery released by former President Barack Obama for us Americans. I've already withdrawn over $10,000 just this month.
Let me tell you with absolute certainty, you've never heard and you probably never will hear about this on the mainstream media. And in a moment, you'll understand why.
Well, you'll never hear about it on conservative or liberal blogs either because it's a scam and it has nothing to do with anything that's happening in reality, like a genuine occurrence.
I'm talking about billions and billions of dollars that could be leaving your wallet right now and going straight into the government's pocket. So stay with me for the next few minutes because in this presentation, I'm going to show you how you can claim your money today. That's right. You could receive more than $10,000 as soon as today.
I can't go back, but maybe in editing I'll show this, but it looked like 10.000 potentially. And again, another sign this is coming from outside the US because they don't know that we use a comma, not a period, whenever we put 10,000, 10,000. And on the same website, there's also a CNN fake looking page, claims to be CNN, but it's not CNN. It's just a fake CNN website. And it has here Trump. And it looks like it's the video that he recorded on January 6th. Yeah, it says January 6th committee exhibit where he's telling people to go home. So hit play on this and let's watch Trump now.
Hello, this is Donald J. Trump. You know me, a current president of the United States, businessman, billionaire, but today none of that matters.
This is a terrible deepfake. It doesn't sound like him. It sounds like he's having... it doesn't sound like him at all. Let's just say that.
Today, and here, as a concerned American citizen outraged by what I discovered behind the scenes of the U.S. banking system. And if you give me just 5 minutes of your time, I'm going to show you how you just, like me, can withdraw anywhere from $2,000 to $15,000 today. Money that should already be in your bank account.
AI-generated audio track.
Ended up in the hands of the banks. And the worst part, they were betting you will never find out. In the last few months of my term, I had access to confidential reports, internal documents that never make it to the media, and buried in those spreadsheets and contracts, one line caught my attention: unclaimed transfers by account holders. I had it investigated.
Holders. Yeah, there are plenty of good Trump deepfakes out there. I don't know why they got the Obama one pretty good, fairly good. And this one they just failed on. The scammers did.
And what I found was unbelievable. Every time you make a payment using Zelle, Venmo, PayPal, credit, or debit card,
PayPal,
a small percentage is withheld. Hidden fees, micro commissions, processing charges, and it sounds technical, I know, but what does it mean for you? It means that if you've used any of these payment methods, and of course you have money to claim, and not talking about pocket change, I am talking about $2,000 to $15,000 per month sitting forgotten inside the bank.
This might be the worst deep fake I've ever heard of a famous person. It just is so off.
System waiting for the rightful owner to collect it. But since no one ever told you about this, the money just sits there, untouched, Fram, Lee, run untouched. And as president
Fram, Lee, run untouched.
I have to tell you the truth. Do you know what happens to that money over time? Banks reallocate it. They use it. They reinvest it. They profit off your money. And because you didn't know how to claim it, they keep it. But that ends today. Don't worry, people. Let's let's make America great again. That's when I understood the game. And they created a system where you pay to make a transaction.
How did they get this so bad?
It's rightfully yours, and no one talks about it. Why? Because the big banks run campaigns.
Why,
They control the narrative, but they don't control me because I am here to change America and make our people.
Okay, whoa. Let's just go to the page, the results from all this. So it looks like this. This is on Digistore 24. It's called American Refunds Recovery Money, like I said. And it's $97. And that's a good amount of money that they want you to pay. And it's apparently also right here just called recovery. And by the way, there might be comments under my video soon. Maybe I'll delete them before you see them. But there are account recovery specialists, is what they claim that they are. That if you lost access to an account or you had crypto funds taken away from you, they say, we're specialists and we can help you get that money back or get your account access back. But they don't have any special tools to do that. What they're trying to do is scam you after you've already been scammed. They're trying to be like, okay, pay me this small fee and I'll do it for you. Guess what? You give them that small fee, this person claiming to be an account recovery specialist or whatever, account recovery scammers, and then they run because they got your money. So that's not good. Don't trust anyone that says they can get you back into your accounts, into your bank account, into anything that seems complex that only that company owning that account should be able to do. $97, and there's no other information here about who's behind this. And if we go back to the page that had Obama, there's a terms of use. I just want to see, yeah, this page does not exist, which is not really a surprise. So don't get involved in this. Don't sign up for this. Don't do anything having anything to do with this because you're going to waste your money and you'll potentially get hit with additional charges you did not expect because that's the way it is with these sorts of things. It says it's going to cost you a certain amount of money and they hit your bank account for that amount of money, $97 or whatever. And then you see other charges and you start panicking, saying, what's going on, right? Why are they charging me all this money? Because they're trying to get as much money out of you as they can. And they are hidden far away somewhere in another country outside the US, whether it's Mexico, Brazil, whatever. And they hope that they will be able to hold on to your money and don't have your credit card company block the charges or whatever. That's the whole goal of all this. So American Refunds Recovery Money, don't trust it. Or American Funds, whatever it's called. Don't need to look up reviews or complaints or Trustpilot or BBB or Consumer Reports for recovery money or American Funds Recovery Money because it's all a scam and I just showed you all the red flags you needed to see, hopefully. So like, comment, subscribe. There's a thanks button down below too. That's the heart-shaped symbol with the $sign. If you want to tap that, that'd be great. That could help me out big time in terms of, giving something back to me. If you're well off and you can do that, that'd be great. Thank you so much for watching.